Okay, hello everyone. I'm Michael McEwen of airgunstocks.com. Going to show you how to tear down the Hill Mark II pump, for which there isn't any good data. I'm doing this by myself, so I'll be taking some breaks to zoom in on some interesting part. Hopefully just seeing it come apart will give you the concept of how it goes, and some parts may be difficult for you to get apart and you'll have to use your own ingenuity to get them apart, but knowing how they're supposed to come apart ought to go a long way to making the job easier for you. So here we go. So far super easy. This part comes off. You can hold that with a crescent wrench. Inside here is the air filter. This part is a commonly corroded piece. You may be able to do what I did, which was preserve like one thread. If there's just one thread that'll hold that on, you're good. I just as soon not take this off right now, but you unscrew this. Inside is the probably the only piece that really needs to be replaced frequently, and that's the little check valve. And like I said, if the previous person wasn't good about cleaning the moisture out of there, this thing will be corroded here, and when you take it apart, the threads will go away. I was able to preserve one last thread. The relief valve, the check valve spring has very little pressure, and so if you can get that to hold on with just a little bit of force, it'll be enough to work. So that's good. Down at this end, this comes off like that. Down here, this comes off. Again, it's got crescent wrench flats. Like that. That comes out. This comes out. This unscrews. This comes apart, leaving a hollow tube. This guy has a seal in it. This is held in with a pin. Use a drill bit to push the pin out. That removes this piece should you want to. It has a little O-ring on it. Like that. This end's got a number of O-rings in it, and if you take this circlip off, or E-clip, underneath are the two rubber check balls. This also comes apart. To reveal another little O-ring in there on the bottom side of the check valve assembly. A tool that may help you break free this piece. You can see it's not threaded in the tube, it's just pressed in there, but an initial turn can help get it out, and it's got spanner wrench slots. This old rusty tool here, this is a spanner wrench. You can fabricate one out of a cheap pair of channel locks and just grind away some of the offending material in the top part of the channel lock tool. The water pump pliers is another name for that tool, and leave a little bit of a hook. Be enough to get on that and give it some turn. You may also use a strap wrench to hold on to the tubes while you're trying to twist some of these pieces apart. Alright, reassembly. Clean everything up. Lubricate. Pure silicone, of course, is the commonly recommended item. Super Lube synthetic grease is also used for high pressure air systems and is a fantastic product. Should point out that little tiny O-ring there is one that's a common failure point. There we go. Push that together to engage the threads that are inside. Once you get it started, you can hold on to this. There you go, that's tight. You don't really need to use any tools to give high torque to reassemble. Everything is sealed with O-rings, and if you do it all hand tight, every short period of time of use, it's super easy to strip it, clean it, re-grease it, put it back together again. It ought to last forever. Filters in there. This goes back together. That's enough torque there. And there it is back together again. Hope that helps y'all. Keep it lubed.